Welcome to the Principled Women in Business podcast with your host, Lauren Dulgheru, aka the Solutionist. You are about to discover priceless insight, experiences, and perspectives that will inspire and empower you to break down your own obstacles and reprogram your own limiting beliefs. All while raising women business owners to the pedestal that has been long awaiting, the coronation of true principled women in business. Welcome to the Principled Women in Business podcast.
Welcome to another Lifetime episode with yours truly, Jennifer Yan. I am always excited to bring an amazing individual to sit next to me that will do so much of pouring into you, helping you think, what can I do to better myself, my household? Well, today's special guest does all of that. Lauren, welcome so much to the IBA Success Jennifer Yan Agency platform.
Thank you. It is such an honor and a pleasure to be here with you today.
You know, we have been trying to sit down and do this for a little minute now.
That just tells us that right now, right here is the perfect timing.
Perfect
and everybody
timing.
Here watching today, this is your moment. Because when she says we've been trying to put this together for a time, that is no slight of an exaggeration. So if you're seeing this video right now, it's the universe, it's everything telling you that you need to be exactly right here, right now, hearing what you're listening right now.
Welcome to the Principled Women in Business podcast.
Yes, and not only that, the universe has aligned you to listen. So it's your responsibility to share this post, tag a friend, tag a single mom, tag an entrepreneur, tag a household, tag a business, because we're about to share something that could change their lives, right?
It changes lives in so many different levels. So
I love that.
For those of you who don't know me, I get a little excited. I'm Lauren Dulgheru. I'm also known as the Solutionist. And what I really do is I elevate the socio and economic status of families, of business owners, because the true important thing here is to bring more people, to bring that income back home. Because why are we getting out in so many different directions when it's really families, it's business owners, it's communities that need to have these resources, these funds here at home. So what's most important to me is that I'm elevating businesses, employees, consumers, everybody in credit and creating, using that OPM, right? What is the OPM?
Ooh, tell us.
Other people's money.
Other people's money. So wait, we're just gonna stop right there and just talk about that for a second.
Welcome to the Principled Women in Business podcast.
So how do you use other people's money for your benefit?
How can you not use other people's money for your benefit? What if I told you that you could use this thing called credit, right?
Okay.
Debt. It's really debt, but we call it credit.
Okay.
We could use credit and debt to create new streams of income and revenue for your household. You could use credit and debt responsibly to create new streams of income for your business, to tap into new and higher levels of capital for your business.
Mm-hmm.
You're a business owner.
Yes. So if I can tap into some higher capital, I want you to tell me all about it.
Right? It's so much more cumbersome and painful to come up with our own cash, our own capital to fund and start our businesses. And plus it depletes where you came up from. So if you could use other people's money, other people's capital to start, scale your businesses, why wouldn't you? Because you really want to preserve that capital and bring it back home to take care of your families, to create that generational wealth, that legacy that we've all been looking for. There's just never been an avenue to create that. Mm-hmm. And by using other people's money, in a financially intelligent manner,
yes, that's
what's going to open up these doorways to passive income, monthly recurring revenue, being able to acquire more assets that are yielding greater rates of return while being fully collateralized. And it's not just me that needs to be able to do this. Mm-hmm. It's not just my team who needs to understand this. It's everyone. Because if we can bring this knowledge and this impact to families, to business owners, now we're stopping that hand to mouth, that paycheck to mouth, and paycheck to paycheck living, because that's really what needs to end.
Wow, you are so right. If you are just tuning in, we are talking about how to change your mindset, your family dynamics from living paycheck to paycheck, how to use other people's money in a smart way to grow your brand, to grow your household, to create generational wealth. This is a lot, and I love every place that this conversation is going. So we have an event that is coming up.
Yes.
Let's talk about that event. So if you're watching this, hey, share this video right now, especially if you're interested in using somebody else's money to help
get what you want.
To get what you want. I'm with that. So you're going to tell us more how to do this. Like, I'm getting excited right now. I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
This is what gets me so fired up each and every day, is showing just regular people, you and I, we're not special, we're not unique. We just took this bit of intelligence and we applied it.
Okay.
What
is the process? How does a person have the opportunity to even know what they qualify for? Because, I've listened to several financial companies that say, business loans or, grants. Is this one or the other, a loan or a grant? And could you give us some insight?
It can be one or the other.
Okay.
But the key and the critical point of this is keeping yourself out of personal liability.
Okay.
There's nothing worse than growing this business. And we've all heard the horror stories, right? There's a lawsuit that comes against a business. God forbid the business can't make their payments on their loan, their credit card, their note. Who's it coming back on?
Right.
Because the bank's not going away. If you didn't structure yourself properly and you didn't set yourself up to come out of that liability, the bank, the credit card company, they're coming after you, the owner, the founder.
Right.
So now you've effectually lost your house, you've lost your savings, you've lost your retirement accounts, potentially your cars and everything that you own. All over it's not a lack of knowledge, because here's why. They never taught you. If you didn't have access to that specialized knowledge, of course you don't know how to do it. And that makes sense. But where I want to come in and really create that impact is open up this knowledge, that it's no longer that 1%er knowledge. Now I can teach everybody, all business owners, all consumers, how to remove themselves from liability. So you're not going to put yourself at risk at losing your home, your bank account, your investment assets, or anything else that you have going on in the background, because there's other ways to do it. Think Warren Buffett, think Donald Trump, Michael Jordan, all of the greats, right? They knew what to do to have all of these businesses, to create all of these different streams of passive and generational income.
Yeah.
But they're not liable for any of it. So God forbid, if something happens with the business, Trump, how many times?
Right.
Was he damaged at all? Did his family have to worry about losing their house? Did he have to worry about losing, any of his own individual assets?
Right.
No, because he knew, his advisors knew how to structure themselves in a way that they can have all of these business benefits, the tax benefits, the revenue, the expense, all of these benefits without it coming back on you should something go wrong. Because let's be frank, over the course of 5 years, 95% of businesses will fail. And the hard truth about this is 95% of these businesses are going to fail because of a lack of capitalization, because they don't have that understanding to, create that management structure, how to measure your KPIs, how to level up, how to scale up. And that's where you're getting that true critical difference, is bringing in an advisor that understands mergers, acquisitions, understands capital structure, understands how to create passive income from other people's money. OPM, credit debt.
Credit debt. If you are just tuning in, we are talking about how to position yourself to utilize other people's money for your own growth. This is a coffee conversation or cocktail and
we're gonna have more
conversation.
fun now.
Listen, we like to do them both. Like, I need to sit down with you just on a day and have some coffee and talk about this. But if you are watching, you have an opportunity to actually join Lauren when
it's going to be on the 28th. So it's kind of a little bit unprecedented. We don't do many physical events, but this is going to be an unprecedented one where we're coming in person for cocktails, and we're going to talk, we're going to learn about using other people's money to further our business, to further our revenues, so that we can reclaim time. Because how many breaths are we getting in this lifetime?
Right.
A limited amount. It's you can't buy more of it.
Mhm.
So now we have to buy back more time that you can spend, I say living passionately, but in all actuality, I mean with your family, with your loved ones, doing the things you love, being the places you want to be.
Right.
Because
Yes.
there's nothing worse than being somewhere where you're undervalued, underpaid, and there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. So you have to. I'm going to say, if you are listening to this and if any of this sounds like you, come out and have a cocktail and conversation with Lauren. Lauren, what's the name of the organization?
I am one of the trustees of Total Solution Trust.
Okay.
And I feel so fortunate and blessed to have been brought onto this board to really give more education, more knowledge, more impact to, everybody that I speak to my community. Professionally, I'm a private banker and a financier.
Okay.
And I'm really passionate about teaching communities and creating more from somebody else's and doing it in a way that benefits you most. Because banks, creditors, they won't tell you how to create a situation that works better for you, for your business, for your household. Why? Because it doesn't work for them. You're no longer a big contributor to their bottom line. So how do you exit out of that, right? You bring in a financier, you bring in a strategist, a business strategist, someone who is completely versed in both consumer credit and business credit.
Okay.
And using other people's money, other people's credit, other people's collateral to create more for everyone.
I like that. Listen, this is a lifetime success that if you care about, you have a friend or a family member, you want to share this video, you want to tag them. And not only that, you want to invite them to come on out and have a cocktail and just some conversation about how these services can benefit you. Now is the time to look at your finances, to see how you can better use your own resources. I am just always excited to create an opportunity for you to share your resources to others. It's just
and that's
awesome.
what I love doing. I rise each rising and I go to bed each evening passionate about what I do.
Yes.
Because, I'm not unique. There was a point where, I struggled for the paycheck to paycheck. I waited tables. I've gone through, the HE double hockey sticks and back. I have earned my stripes, but I'm not unique. I was just in a very unique position when I met my mentor, who brought me into this knowledge that people they don't have access to. And to me, that's not fair, because I'm not special. We're all in this together. It's a human.
Well, I'm a little
human
special.
experience.
I'm gonna say that, y'all. I'm a little special.
We're not special in that we should all not have access to more streams of income.
I agree.
Where we can come back home, where we can be with our families, where we can do the things we want and love to do.
Yes.
Because again, we only get so much time here.
Well, you know what I say, Lauren? I say you are an extra special person to offer all of this acknowledgement to life. This is acknowledging what we need to do as individuals to better our households and our generations. I love the word you say, generational wealth. Okay,
it has to be.
It has to be about that.
It has to be.
Every individual that I bring to the platform, for me, I know that they can pour back into you. They can give you some education. They can give you some services, some resources that really helps you reach your goals. And I think we all are so similar in that, where we want our clientele to reach their goals.
To me, it's all about helping other people reach their goals.
Yes.
I do so many other things that this is really where I want to create the impact, because I know the more people I help, the more people that are tapping into me, it just multiplies generations after generation, like the atomic bomb effect, right? It just becomes this huge mushroom cloud. And now people can come back and they can be at home with their kids. They can love their business because they don't have to be there to run it, and they don't have to go and work 10,000 hours at a job to make sure that they can fund the opening of a business.
Love it. Love it. Hey, again, if you are just tuning in, you have missed so much education that you have to. I'm going to say it again. You got to start from the beginning. You have to share this video, and you have to join us.
On the 28th.
The 28th.
6 o'clock. I say be there or be square. 6 o'clock. I won't embarrass you too much if you're late. Well, I'll try not to.
Hey,
Jennifer will keep me under control. Don't
and
worry.
you're going to get a cocktail for coming on out. Let's have some conversation.
Yes.
I do know you're going to give a couple of door prizes out. I'm excited about that.
I have a plan for some magnificent door prizes.
Yes.
One of our partners reached out. So for everybody, you have to attend. Make sure that you register so that you're on the list and you get in for that opportunity at these door prizes. We're talking potentially, trips, potentially cruises, big things that are going to get you, where are we going? What's the whole mission of this goal? To get you back to living what you love.
I love that. You have to enjoy life in the midst of it.
Absolutely.
So come out, have some cocktails, have some conversations, get an opportunity to win some fabulous gifts, try some food here at Bar 5 Lounge and Grill. We will be here on the 28th. From what time to what time?
6 to 8. From
6 to 8. And how can they register? What if they can't make it and they just really are so interested that they need to talk to you?
Well, make sure that you're registering. There's a Facebook event and there's also on Eventbrite. So don't miss out on that.
Yes.
But if for some reason you miss it, I get it. It's the middle of the week. Make sure that you're making an appointment. You can reach me on @The Solutionist Queen on Facebook, and Total Solution Trust always has our booking links. But also make sure you're checking out thesolutionist.me, LaurenDulgheru.me, and you guys can see my name here in the little caption. I'm very accessible. Again, like I say, my mission here is to make sure that we're bringing more families home. There's no need that today in our age that parents and families should be so separated because they have to work 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. There's just no need for it.
Yeah.
When there's this information, this intelligence, these processes that can set you free.
I like that. We want to be set free. I want to be set free. And I am inviting you all to be set free. So on the 28th here at Bar 5 from
6 to 8.
From 6 to 8, we will be here. Cocktails and conversations. You can go to our bar5lounge.eventbrite.com and you can register. You also can reach out to Lauren. She is everywhere on the web, okay? Everywhere on the web, but you can email her specifically at info@totalsolutiontrust.com. Check them out. Guys, I am only going to bring the best to you, and this young lady right here is the best.
She's too generous.
So if you are just tuning in, again, watch this from the beginning. Share it with a friend, tag a friend, bring a friend on out, register to attend. Knowledge is powerful. You have to prepare for your success.
And you guys aren't going to want to miss this. This
You're not gonna wanna
information
miss it.
is just plain and simply not available unless you're in the community that I'm a portion of with Empowernomics and my family. It's just plain and simply not publicly available.
Yes.
So if you're looking to start a business, capitalize, grow, scale, exit, even as consumers, we're always looking for passive streams of income so that we can have more with less time, right?
Come out on the 28th.
Don't miss it. It's not going to come. This is not going to be a regular thing. You will want to be 28th. 6 to 8. We're going to have some little drinky poos. We're going to have some little talkie.
I like that.
We're going to have some little talkie snacks.
And you make sure you have a seat. Thank you so much, Lauren.
No, thank you. It was an honor and a pleasure, as always.
As always. So remember, tag, share this video, follow Jennifer Yan Agency, IBA Success Magazine. Lauren, you're also in this current edition. So if you get lost somewhere and you can't find her information, go on to IBASuccessMagazine.com. Click the page that she's on, and it's going to take you directly to her sites as well. There, I will never leave you astray, and I will always give you the door to walk through, but you gotta want to do it for yourself. So again, thank you so very much for just being a tunnel of valuable information that pours back in the community.
I'm here to help. I'm here to move families, businesses forward, because at the end of the day, if somebody has left me and met me and they are unchanged, I have failed. I am here to change lives, change generations. We are moving up and we're doing it as humanity. No longer are we going to be isolated. We're all coming together. Just make sure the 28th, 6 o'clock, get included.
You get here. Thanks all for tuning in. This has been another Lifetime Success with only the best. Miss Lauren. Y'all be sure to get your ticket, register, and we will see you on the 28th. Bye.
And that wraps up another episode of the Principled Women in Business podcast. Follow us on social media to never miss an episode and to unlock full access to your trusted business solution center. Find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Insta, and YouTube. Till next time, stay strong and keep crushing. Find us at laurendulgheru.me or call 407-337-1117.